This evening, police find a suspected drug trafficking vessel in Region 1. A popular Rose Hall businessman thwarts a robbery. Prank calls continue to plague the 911 system. And internationally, in Indonesia, over 100,000 ordered to evacuate over fears of a volcanic eruption.
From Safe TV headquarters in South Rival Gardens, this is Safe TV Headline News with George Gonzalez.
Headline News is now being streamed live on our YouTube channel. Join us. Police in Region 1 found a semi-submersible vessel in a creek at Anbisi River, Port Kaituma. According to investigators, the vessel is about 25 meters long, 2.7 meters in width, and 2.8 meters in depth. A Guyanese national was performing repairs on the boat when it was discovered. The 40-year-old Guyanese national and a 40-year-old Venezuelan are now in police custody. This morning, a team of investigators from CID headquarters with assistance from the Guyana Defense Force Coast Guards were deployed to continue investigations. Police have yet to establish if the boat was used for illegal means. It is also unknown if there is a link between this vessel and the group responsible for the one found in 2014 in the same region. In this report, Esther Sobers tells us that a popular Rose Hall businessman, Mr. Rajendra Bobby Prasad of Bobby's Boutique, is currently recovering after being shot twice.
The police report that the 47-year-old businessman was shot twice while he thwarted a robbery attempt on his place of business. Around 3 p.m. on Saturday, two suspects, one armed and one in a woman's attire, stormed Bobby's Boutique in Rose Hall, Berbice. The suspect ordered the staff to lie face down. The bandits approached business owner Rajendra Bobby Prasad and fired 3 shots towards him. Prasad tried to disarm the gunman. During the ensuing scuffle, Prasad received a gunshot wound to his head and abdomen. The suspect fled empty-handed. Prasad was admitted to the New Amsterdam Hospital in a stable condition. Investigators are working on several leads to quickly apprehend the suspects. I'm Esther Sobers reporting for Channel 2 Headline News.
Thanks, Esther. Taxi driver Philip King was robbed of his vehicle during an alleged setup by 2 females and an armed male. The 2 women hired King to drive them to Mucka Road, Durban Backlands. According to police investigations, when the taxi driver reached the destination, an unidentified gunman forced King out of the vehicle, a silver gray Premio, registration number HC6296. As King was fleeing the carjackers, the male suspect shot at him. He was struck once in the upper right thigh. King was taken to the GPHC and his condition is said to be stable. Investigators are currently in search of the suspects and the stolen vehicle. If you have any information regarding the crime, please contact the police at 227-4065 or 911. Your assistance is greatly appreciated. A car accident in the Rupununi has claimed the life of an 87-year-old Canadian citizen. Esther Sobers has more.
According to police, East Coast Demawara resident Anthony Pilu was driving a pickup truck when one passenger, 87-year-old Brandis Kennedy, a Canadian. The accident occurred on Manawari Trail in Lethem shortly after 3 p.m. Sunday. Pilu reportedly lost control of his vehicle as they approached a bridge. The pickup truck subsequently plunged into the waters 30 feet below the bridge. Kennedy and Pilu were removed from the vehicle by passers-by and taken to the Lethem Hospital. Pilu was treated for mild abrasions, whilst Kennedy was pronounced dead on arrival. His body is at the hospital mortuary awaiting a post-mortem examination. I'm Esther Sobers reporting for Channel 2 Headline News.
Thanks, Esther. Minister of Finance Winston Jordan today delivered the budget presentation for 2018. As budget debates continue over the next several days, we'll take an in-depth look at the budget and its numbers. According to Acting Commissioner of Police, prank calls continue to be a strain on the nation's 911 system. Here's more. According to one resident in Durban Backlands, a child witnessed Saturday night's carjacking and called 911. The operator allegedly hung up on the child, assuming it to be a prank call. Commissioner of A Division Marlon Chapman says the claim is unsubstantiated, but will be investigated nonetheless.
Well, I would not be able to say the neighbor's claim is true or not. I would not be able to say because hundreds of persons was called in 911, including children, and say all sorts of stuff. So I don't know if the neighbor's claim is true, but that will have to be checked out.
Last month, it was reported that over 200 prank phone calls were made to the 911 system in the first few days of its establishment. Commissioner Chapman admitted that prank phone calls continue to be an issue for 911 operators.
Prank calls do continue to come in, you know. Inclusive of calls from children too.
Last month, it was reported that over 200 prank phone calls were made to the 911 system in the first few days of its establishment.
Well, the experts will have to deal with that, you know. It's not.
When asked about how the police will react to the situation, Chapman had this to say. Don't go away. Coming up on Headline News after the break. 3 media operatives robbed, and Georgetown establishments celebrate Christmas. Stay with us.
Are you running out of ideas of what gift to buy? Scared of getting the wrong size or color or something they already have? Why not try a gift certificate from John Lewis Styles? Available in any dollar value and can be used towards clothing, shoes, and accessories. Let the person choose exactly what they want and they'll definitely be happy. Gift certificates can also be used as employee bonuses, sales incentives, and office gift exchanges. So try our gift certificates today. John Lewis Styles, simply different.
Season's greetings from Kisu's Furniture Store.
For the best Creole food in town, come to Ridley's Restaurant. Taste our hot meals, fresh bread, and sweet pastries. Our spacious dining hall is free for all occasions. For reservations and more, call 226-2518 or 225-7245. We're open Monday to Saturday from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. Wrigley's Restaurant, located at 38 Robb Street, Laceytown, between King and Wellington Streets. For breakfast, lunch, and dinner, Ridley's Restaurant. Tasty and healthy eating.
This place is really hot. What's wrong with your AC?
It's not working.
Well, we wouldn't be able to continue this meeting anymore because this place is extremely hot.
Wait, please don't go.
Here's a company you can call to get your AC fixed. Action Cool.
Honey, what's dinner? I had a hard day.
I'm sorry you had a hard day, but guess what, babes? I didn't cook today because the stove is not working.
Having trouble at home or at the office? Then call the professionals at Action Cool. Our fully trained technical team have the skills and experience in repairs of all air-conditioned units, refrigerators, gas stoves, washing machines, and a whole lot more. For further information, visit us at 86 Hill and Princess Street, Mandela Avenue, Georgetown, or call us on telephone number 225-7867.
Need a ride around town and beyond? Look no further than Oasis Ride Taxi Service. With affordable prices and some of the best drivers in the business, we've been delivering prompt and reliable service to Guyana for over 16 years. We also offer tours, chauffeur service, and even car rentals. You can call us at 231-5554 or 225-5496. For deals, specials, and more information, find our page on Facebook. Oasis Ride Taxi Service. Let's go. Welcome back. 3 media operatives were robbed of items totaling some $500,000 after their motor vehicle was broken into at Battery Road, Kingston. The break-in occurred sometime around 4 p.m. on Saturday. Newsroom's cameraman Akeem Thomas, NCN's Tameshwar Ramcharan, and TVG reporter Ramona Luti lost a laptop valuing some $320,000, 3 memory cards, 3 hard drives, camera equipment, $173,000, as well as identification cards, bank cards, and other personal documents. And less than 24 hours after reporting the theft, police have confirmed that 1 man is in custody. The laptop and 1 hard drive have been recovered. According to Sergeant Sarabo attached to the Brickdam police station, the alleged thief was attempting to sell the items shortly after stealing it on Saturday. The prospective buyer reportedly became suspicious and contacted the police, resulting in the suspect being nabbed with the stolen items in his possession. Anyone with information relating to the missing items is asked to contact telephone numbers 643-6554 or 911 or the nearest police station. St. Peter's African Apostolic Church celebrates their 44th anniversary. Esther Sobers tells us more about the momentous occasion.
On Sunday, the St. Peter's African Apostolic Church at Eccles held their 44th anniversary of the founding of Guyana United Apostolic Mystical. President David Granger and former Mayor of Georgetown, Hamilton Green, were in attendance. President Granger noted that the right of freedom to worship of all churches is an inalienable and irreversible right which will continue to be respected by his government.
Nobody must ever take that freedom away from this church. That freedom is protected by Article 145 of our Constitution. And I'd urge you, Bishop Goodman, to have a little plaque with that article of the Constitution. So when your children come into this church, they will be able to see it. What does Article 145 say? It says this, and I quote, "Except with his or her own consent, no person shall be hindered in the enjoyment of his or her own freedom of conscience." And this includes freedom of thought and of religion, freedom to change his or her religious belief, and freedom either alone or in community with others, and both in public and private, to manifest and propagate his or her religion or belief in worship, teaching, practice, and observance.
The Guyana United Apostolic Mystical Council is part of the rich socio-religious and cultural heritage of Guyana. In 1917, in Agricola, Elder Natiel Jordan started what became known as Jordanite faith. His followers became known as Jordanites, who are considered the forerunners of Guyana United Apostolic Mystical Council. Reporting for Channel 2 Headline News, I'm Esther Sobers.
Thanks, Esther. Christmas has come early for National Hardware Guyana. Friday evening, the hardware giant celebrated the season with a grand tree lighting. Here's scenes from the festivities. And on the other side of town, the Restoration and Life Ministries Church in South Rheinveld Gardens held its own Christmas tree lighting, and they invited Minister of State Joseph Harmon to flip the switch. A new restaurant is giving Guyana a taste of a little-known country. Esther Sobers tells us about the new place opening up in Kitty.
As Guyanese are encouraged to become entrepreneurs, one man is doing such by investing in Guyana's budding food industry. Gavin Bovell has decided to bring the cuisine of Malaysia to Guyana through his restaurant, Sarawak.
And having a taste of the cuisine, we find it, something that Guyana is in need of. And my friend Dixon here, he's a very, very good chef. In fact, they have restaurants already in Malaysia, and it was a challenge even to draw him down here and to set up this. So I'm really grateful that he came all the way down, and of course most of the persons that is here tonight, they're telling me that the flavor is good, which I already knew, but I want them to tell me exactly what they think about the flavor. And so
the restaurant is the first of its kind in Guyana to offer Malaysian as well as Chinese dishes. Patrons at the grand opening were excited to taste all the restaurant had to offer.
I have some pork chops, some butter chicken, some sweet and sour fish, some satay, fried noodles. Pretty good.
I had some fish and prawns. It's so delicious. It's spicy, well seasoned. You don't normally, like if you go out to buy fish, you always have like this rank taste, but not at Sarawak.
The taste is great. Everything I had was great. Like I can't stop eating it. I tasted everything, I tried everything, and it was much better than I expected.
If you're interested in tasting the flavors of Malaysia, you can visit Sarawak Malaysian and Chinese restaurant located at 207 Bar Street, Kitty. Reporting for Channel 2 Headline News, I'm Esther Sobers.
Thanks, Esther. Still ahead, we have our regional news, our international news, and your 7-day weather forecast. Stay with us.
Season's greetings from Kisul's Furniture Store.
For the best Creole food in town, come to Ridley's Restaurant. Taste our hot meals, fresh bread, and sweet pastries. Our spacious dining hall is free for all occasions. For reservations and more, call 226-2518 or 225-7245. We're open Monday to Saturday from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. Wrigley's Restaurant, located at 38 Robb Street, Laceytown, between King and Wellington Streets. For breakfast, lunch, and dinner, Ridley's Restaurant. Tasty and healthy eating.
Are you running out of ideas of what gift to buy? Scared of getting the wrong size or color or something they already have? Why not try a gift certificate from John Lewis Styles? Available in any dollar value and can be used towards clothing, shoes, and accessories. Let the person choose exactly what they want and they'll definitely be happy. Gift certificates can also be used as employee bonuses, sales incentives, and office gift exchanges. So try our gift certificates today. John Lewis Styles, simply different.
This place is really hot. What's wrong with your AC?
It's not working.
Well, we wouldn't be able to continue this meeting anymore because this place is extremely hot.
Wait, please don't go.
Here's a company you can call to get your AC fixed. Action Cool.
Honey, what's dinner? I had a hard day.
I'm sorry you had a hard day, but guess what, babes? I didn't cook today because the stove is not working.
Having trouble at home or at the office? Then call the professionals at Action Cool. Our fully trained technical team have the skills and experience in repairs of all air-conditioned units, refrigerators, gas stoves, washing machines, and a whole lot more. For further information, visit us at 86 Hill and Princess Street, Mandela Avenue, Georgetown, or call us on telephone number 225-7867.
ride around town and beyond? Look no further than Oasis Ride Taxi Service. With affordable prices and some of the best drivers in the business, we've been delivering prompt and reliable service to Guyana for over 16 years. We also offer tours, chauffeur service, and even car rentals. You can call us at 231-5554 or 225-5496. For deals, specials, and more information, find our page on Facebook, Oasis Ride Taxi Service. Let's go. Welcome back. We now take a look at the region. In Trinidad and Tobago, former Prime Minister Kamla Persad Bissessar was re-elected political leader of the United National Congress by an overwhelming majority. It was the third time that Persad Bissessar had received an overwhelming mandate from the membership of the UNC. In Jamaica, Prime Minister Andrew Holness declared that his administration was on track to give a record 8,500 mortgages to new homeowners before the end of the fiscal year, the highest number in the history of the National Housing Trust. Holness believes this would ensure that the squatting problem in Jamaica is reduced as affordable housing starts would be made available to Jamaicans. In Honduras, on Sunday, Hondurans went to the polls for the first time since their nation's highest court struck down the presidential one-term limit. Official results have been delayed, but President Juan Orlando Hernandez of the Conservative National Party claimed victory, as Salvador Nasrallah of the Opposition Alliance Against Dictatorship also claimed to be winning. And internationally, Prince Harry will soon marry. The 33-year-old British royal is now engaged to Hollywood actress Meghan Markle. The engagement has received support from the royal family. Once married, Markle would be the first known British royal of mixed race. In Israel, Minister of Health Yaakov Litzman has resigned in protest of the Israeli government's decision to engage in work on the Sabbath. Litzman resigned after the government-run company Israel Railways decided to do rail maintenance works during the Jewish Sabbath. Litzman heads the ultra-Orthodox party that is a key member of Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's coalition government. And in Indonesia, a volcano on the island of Bali is rumbling and spewing smoke up to 3,000 meters into the sky. Authorities have ordered mass evacuations from areas near it. Al Jazeera's Mohammed Jamjoon reports.
It could lead to a major eruption at any moment. That's what Indonesian officials are saying about the volcano on the island of Bali. Mount Agung has been rumbling and spewing ash into the atmosphere since the weekend. On Monday, a mass evacuation was ordered and the danger zone was expanded.
The possibility